So now we will be concentrating on HTML listing. So what is an HTML listing? It is the order of importance according to which the list items are to be appeared in your internet browser. Let's see that how it does look in Microsoft Word first. So this is how a list item does appear in front of you. You see that these are bulleted text formats, these are numbered formats, and here comes another example of HTML list, such as this list into another list. In this case, the front end part that is now subdivided into another list item, like this HTML, CSS, CSS3, HTML5. But in case of here, as you have noticed here, that there is no such list, no another list is included in this particular case. But here we can see that another list is infused within the first list or the first order list. So actually the HTML list item, those are actually divided in two types. They are ordered list and unordered list. So in case of ordered list, we see that there are numbers before the list items, and in case of unordered lists, there are bullets or squares or rectangles, whatever it is. That means some bulleted text formats will be involved in presenting your list items. So let's now try to infuse this, to embed this into your HTML browser by introducing some codes here. So let's move on to our codes. And this is our project. We are first double clicking on it to see our project in the browser. This was the project we were working on so far. Now I'm just right clicking on this file, my first site HTML, my first site HTML.html, and I'm opening it with the notepad. Now what I'm doing here, I am introducing a list item here. So the basic point of introducing a list item is that so this is the code we are actually talking about. This is known as the HTML unordered list. That means this list will involve the bulleted text formats. Now I am introducing this UL tag here. UL stands for the unordered list, and now what I am doing here, I am just introducing the list items individually. So what I am doing here first, this is known as the list items, the items to be listed within your unordered list. So that is why these two tags are introduced over here. Now the first one was front end, responsive, back end, and design. So all I'm doing here, I'm copying it 4 times. And now I am presenting those list items over here, such as front end, then comes responsive, then comes back end, and then comes the design part. So there you go. Here is the unordered list. Here is the unordered list you have introduced into your HTML document, and here is the list items that are to be displayed within your list, and those are oriented in accordance to their importance. So all I have to do is now go to File and save the option. Now go to your internet browser and reload, and you see that the same thing that we were viewing over here is now appeared into your internet browser. This is known as the unordered list. Now let's concentrate on the ordered list. So these are the ordered list. Now all we have to do is to make some alterations into your HTML document. So if now I am just copying this whole thing from the above and pasting it below, this time what I am doing, I am just changing this UL to OL, keeping all the rest of the things the same here. So this is the tag which presents an ordered list, and you see that the rest of the things, those remains unordered. So all I am doing now, going to File and pressing Save. Now go back to your internet browser and reload, and you see that an ordered list has been now generated. Now you may make some couple of changes here, such as you may specify the type, you may write down here square, and in this case you may write down here like type A. Now just go to File and Save. Go to your internet browser and reload, and you see that in both the cases, those are now changed into some certain manner, such as those bulleted lists, those were solid filled circles, those are now changed to rectangles or squares in case of your unordered list. And in case of your ordered list, you may see here that those were kept in 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they are appearing as A, B, C, D. So this type of change, you may change anything like this. You may change it to the uppercase, you may change it to the lowercase letters, or you may change your circles or semicircles, circles or rectangles or squares, anything you want. Like if you make a change over here, instead of square, if you write down it as circle, just save the document, and you see that now those bulleted text formats, those are now changed into unfilled circles. So these are the kind of things you may make modification of, and all of these things, those things are covered in our book Basic HTML Tutorial. So if you go through it, follow the instructions, you will be learning a couple of things about HTML that were untold so far, and that's the thing we have covered. Those are very important issue actually, but those are actually so tiny that no one actually cares about to speak about it, and that is why we just decided to cover those small things, those tiny things into our book, and those are included with examples and other necessary things, such that you may adapt it quickly and may implement those things into your browser.